Welcome back to Vlogoween! On today's video, I will be telling you some tips for Halloween. For today's first tip, I will be telling you how to properly plan for your Halloween costume. When planning out a Halloween costume, you should always account for the weather. Every climate is different. It just so happens, lately in mine, it's been raining a lot, almost every Halloween. So, what does that mean? I have to figure out a costume that I like, I think is cool, and will be warm enough and won't get drenched or will get me too wet when I'm walking in the rain. You can even try and get something that has an umbrella or something for you to be walking in the snow, or you may be one of those lucky people where it's just cold and is perfect weather. If so, kudos to you. Another tip is, for your Halloween bag, you want to be able to have good, easy access to it, but also be able to have a pretty big bag to hold candy in. So, I don't suggest those plastic buckets you get at the store. I suggest a good pillowcase, but even then, if your costume has gloves, there's a good chance your fingers are going to slip, and it's going to be tough to open that bag, unless the gloves have grip. But there are also cases where your costume may have a bag or a backpack already attached to it, or is an accessory. So that's probably a pretty good choice with zippers or handles. Alright, for this next tip, I'm telling you, do not be afraid of the weather. The weather, it can be your friend. In my case, in all my experience of trick-or-treating, I've learned that if you're out in the rain, trick-or-treating with a friend, or by yourself, there's a big chance that nobody is going to be trick-or-treating out there at the same time as you. There may be little groups here and there, but there's a good chance that when you go up to a door, the parents are going to say, "Hey, I haven't seen a lot of people out here. Have you seen anyone?" And you could say, "No, everyone's hiding from the rain." And they're going to think, "Oh, well, if there's not going to be a lot of people here, then I might as well just give you this whole bucket, or like a pretty good handful or two." The rain can be your friend. On this tip, I'm going to tell you that you should think wisely when considering making your costume. So, that is if you're making your costume. Or if you're finding one online, you should do some research on what you're going to be, how much it's going to cost, if it's easier to make it or buy it, and of course where to get it, or all the supplies, what you already have. So just make sure you do research, because chances are if you buy it, there's a pretty good ratio of it being cheaper just to make it, with random stuff around your house, or just in stores in general, just pieces. This last tip is for mainly parents or people who are just getting out of the trick-or-treating vibe, or going to parties on Halloween and are ready to start handing out candy at your door. If you want to be one of those cool people, I'm sure you've heard this a lot, but be the people that have full-size or king-size candy. You will definitely be one of those well-known people. I could definitely tell you, in middle school or high school, people around Halloween are going to say, "Alright, here's our route. We're going to Mike Donnelly's house because he has been known for giving out full-size and king-size candies, and that's what we want. We're definitely going to give him our business, and that's definitely what you want. Or if you are a parent and you have kids, and you are taking your kid and a bunch of other people's kids, and you're going to be either with or without their parents, you can bring a full-size candy bar for every one of them, and they'll definitely appreciate it and say, wow, thanks, that's so cool, thank you so much. And your kid will even like that and say, wow, my mom and dad are cool because all my friends like them too, and they do cool stuff like this. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this tips video. There's definitely going to be more videos coming soon for Vlogoween. I'll be touching up more on some of the stuff that I talked about in this video. Down in the description, there's going to be a link taking you to one of my old videos on 6 tips to Halloween that are more based on trick-or-treating that I did with one of my friends. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video and are having a good October and getting ready for Halloween. So, this is D-Money signing out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And... boo!